Okay, I am going to do a VOD review for Ethereal, and I also have my friend Fable, the Mercy main, in chat. Say hello.
Hello.
Hello, big feature, awesome Mercy main, actually like god tier GM Mercy. Okay, not
Oh
GM,
dear.
not GM, but still a Mercy main who wants to talk about some Mercy play.
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
Do you want to talk about Mercy? Okay, cool. So, I also have put in a lot of hours on Mercy myself. I've got about 200 and something hours on Mercy. And Fable's got like 5,000. Okay.
What?
Anyway,
No. You can't.
I
No,
can't.
we
I
have
know. I know.
like
I know.
I only have a bit more than you.
Okay, fine. You did pass me like a couple months ago, but
I did.
it's fine. It's why you're here. You're the authority. Um. Anyway,
I see.
this soldier sitting around over here in spawn as the spawn doors are opening over here is pretty unfortunate. Now, soldier among these is the one you'd want to be pocketing the most, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You generally want to pocket things that are going to do the most damage. That's going to give you the most chance to kill someone. So I would be pocketing soldier first and foremost, and then you might consider the other DPS as the next one, but actually, I don't mind the secondary one being Hog because Hog goes for these hooks, and especially in silver, like Hog is just really oppressive against anyone who's out of position. He just punishes people who is out of position, and in silver, everyone's out of position. And so it's actually really good in silver to pocket the Hog because he will just hook all of these people when they're out of position, and you want to make sure that like he's at least landing that hook combo kill every time, and you can help with that by damage boosting him. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're looking at here. In the front, looking for a good damage boost here on the Zarya would be great because she's doing something. Um, Generally, you don't want to be flying past the main lane. Okay, and I'll kind of draw this here. This is the main lane, right? This is kind of the, I can draw it like this to make it a little bit better. Maybe I can do this. This is the main lane. You do not want to be flying past the main lane like this. You'd agree, right, Fable? Because
Right. May I
this,
add something?
yeah, sure.
I don't like the initial starting place. You seemed like you
Oh
did
yeah,
want to go to high ground with the Ana and follow the Ana, but you just
yeah,
chose not to.
uh-huh.
And I couldn't really get a clear idea why, which is fine. Um,
Kind of looked
but just
rushed.
start
Yeah,
Yeah, starting in that just back like alley location is
yeah.
just not ideal.
Mm-hmm.
It leaves you very exposed, especially because your soldier isn't even like with you yet.
Yeah,
You don't have anybody you can fly to besides the
that's a good
people
point.
across main, which is dangerous. That's why I would much
Right,
rather you start at least up with the Ana, up with the Torb, just on the right side of this main area. If we divide it by the
right.
road.
So if you started here, the problem is that if any time you have to move, it's a guardian angel across the main thoroughfare, right? And if you do that, then you're going to be seen by all of the enemy team. They're all going to look at you and they're all going to shoot you. And so generally imagine instead of just being here in the beginning and guardian angeling across the main pathway, if you were just like on top of the high ground behind this cover right here.
Yeah.
And you could just pocket this Ana and maybe pocket this Torb, and when the soldier gets here, then pocket the soldier. And you don't necessarily have to be on the ground healing the tanks. You can focus on just damage boosting the DPS and keeping your Ana alive and let Ana heal the tanks. One thing I will say about Ana, by the way, is that whenever you're playing Ana on your team, you have to consider that Nano Boost is a win condition you should always play for, and you should let Ana heal your tanks so that she can build that nano fast. Because if she gets nano, you can usually win the fight. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So still standing in the open here. I'd love to see like us go up to the high ground. It looks like you're about to do. Here we go. We can heal up our Torb. Awesome.
Now we're gonna pocket soldier.
You're gonna pocket a soldier, and this is good. Excellent.
There
And you
appears to be
stay
a
up
diva
here.
pressuring him. Oh no, she is.
Sorry, what was that?
I was gonna say there appears to be a diva pressuring the soldiers. It'd be really opportune time just to help him in general, but
Indeed. Now, soldier jumped off of the high ground, which is just fascinating. Just fascinating stuff.
I don't like standing out here.
No, I don't
I don't
either.
like the small room. I don't like standing out in main.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary. Um,
Yeah.
they have a Cassidy. They have an Orisa that's already right there shooting at you. Cassidy's just coming out of spawn now.
Yep.
They have two people that are definitely going to look towards you, which would be the Orisa and Genji. Moira might,
Mm-hmm.
just knowing Moira players and their
Yeah.
behaviors.
And
But
and so if you had to pick a position right now, Fable, like where would you want? What do you think is like the best position that Ethereal could be sitting right now?
while pocketing soldier, I
Yeah.
can't like move my mouse over your thing.
No, but if you
Probably
could describe it.
I can describe it.
Yeah.
Um currently more towards the torp turret, maybe high ground if possible. But the soldier isn't on high ground, so it's a bit harder to pocket him from the high
Mm-hmm.
ground if he's not up there, because you gotta
Right.
peek around anyways.
Yeah. So the
Um
possibility you could stand here
that's
using this
kind of the
cover,
area I
right?
was
Right.
yeah, that's what I was looking at.
But he looks like he's gonna just like nosy off somewhere, right? And so I do like your idea of sitting near this torp turret. Maybe not inside of the doorway, but like
No, definitely not.
maybe just like on this side or this side of the doorway, so that you can
Right.
see your whole team. Like imagine you're here and you have like this vision. Like okay, then you can still kind of see your Ana. Maybe if you had maybe like this vision is what you have. But you're not standing in the doorway. Holy shit. Okay, what if you stood like right here? You're not in the doorway. You can see your
Please not in the
hog,
doorway.
you can see your soldier, you can see your Zarya, you can see your Ana. And it's all in vision, right? It's all in vision. And you're not in that like path of spam damage. Like if you're standing anywhere in this area, enemy team's shooting you. But if you're standing in this area, they don't see you, right? And one important thing I think on Mercy is you want to minimize the amount of times the enemy team can see you. If you go through a VOD, if you rewatch this whole VOD with the replay code and watch it from this like Cassidy's perspective, and if you notice that Cassidy almost never sees you, you're doing a really good job.
Yep.
If he never catches you, you're doing a fantastic job. So that's kind of what you should strive for. Good damage boost target on the soldier. You can damage boost him and heal him and support him all the way from like around here.
Yeah, you did stand by
Yeah.
the turret for a second, but
Mhm.
you wandered back towards the group, which
Yeah.
distance is a big thing with Mercy.
Uh-huh.
Because her GA doesn't work point blank. You need to have kind of a distance away. People need to kind of be spread out a little bit. You need to look around so you know where your people are and where you can go to. If you need, like, if you so need to escape.
Yeah.
Everyone's clumped up here, which is not ideal.
Not
I
ideal,
would
but
totally be trying to stand by the turret as we
yeah,
were
yeah,
talking
no,
about.
100%. And I'm in this game from what I've seen so far, I'm not even expecting flankers, but like I could even like kind of stand inside this door and just kind of flip back and forth, look over here, look in the door, look over here, look in the door, and maybe even stand right here so I can get an easier like fly between the two. And then I could tell my team if they're going to flank. And I can be the one watching this flank because no one else is watching it, and this flank can kill
Right.
us. This flank could make us lose the game if they actually if they do something about it. And so, but if I'm over here, I'm not being seen, so I'm completing the challenge of not being seen. It's like you're playing hide and seek all the time, and you always want to be winning hide and seek, right?
Right. Everyone loves winning.
Winning, and if you win at hide and seek, you might win at the game.
Yeah.
That
I don't
GA
like this. This
was
is
really
terrifying.
bad. That was the worst GA I've seen so far
Absolutely.
this
I am
game.
so sorry, Ethereal. That is terrifying. I
That is
would never
terrifying.
do this. And then we get stunned. That is so close. I don't like that. That could have been completely avoided if you just
Yeah,
had not gone there.
good spot. That was a not terrible GA, but then you got pulled into the center. Dr. Main, we're healing up her Ana. That's fine. We're looking to maybe damage boost that if he can get to a slightly safer position. Okay, we come over here, damage
Here,
boost
this is
that.
fine.
That res is fine. There was nothing on you.
Given the circumstance,
Yeah. Okay. We got Valk here. Let's see how we use it. You can't save that.
No, leave. Okay,
No,
yes, thank
yeah, you
you.
can't say that. Sometimes people just get way too far out of position. Not your job to like save them if they're like out in the boonies. Out in the boonies, it's a risky thing to
No
save.
man's land.
Yeah. Value your own life. It's very important. Genji on you. We get away from that. Nice. Use
We go back
blade.
into the Genji. Oh,
Oh.
okay. Ana goes down here. That's oh.
Okay, so this is a bear blade, however, and I actually don't mind Valk in response to bear blade. So if he pulls out the blade and you immediately Valk, he's probably going to get less value out of it. He only does 110 damage per slash, and so it's 2 slashes to kill that Ana. But if you Valk, you can actually heal through and make it so he has to do like more than that.
Right.
It breaks a certain threshold, makes it more difficult for him.
Valking Bearblade's fine. Valking Nanoblade.
Yeah, Valk and Nanoblade, no.
Ways.
No. That's a good point. Pulling up a Glock. Pulling out those
This is
GTA 5 skills.
precarious. You want the res? You don't have. You do not have res.
You don't have the res. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
This is scary.
bad.
There's like 4 people around you. Honestly,
Yeah.
this Zarya, she's a no man's land. She's gone. Leave her. If you
Yeah,
had the
definitely.
ability, I would have just followed the soldier and just left.
Definitely.
It is Zarya's fault for being up this far. That's not a place she
Mm-hmm.
could or should have gone. She could have gone through the back alley and left, but she took the wrong route and ended up in this room against a lot of spam. There's a bongo, they have extra damage, and you do die here.
Yeah,
And Zarya will stint you. This is again like, be selfish. Try to make sure you live. Don't. Of course you're a support. You're trying to make sure everyone else lives. But if they're gonna die, leave.
Your life is more important than theirs. You have to believe that if you believe that you're worthy of climbing. If you are a gold player and you just need to get to gold, then you're better than all these silver players. And so your life is worth more, right?
Right?
That's the logic. You want to climb, then expect that you're better. You value your life more than theirs. This is a fine Valk, by the way. Once you've gathered up, you want to like Valk when it's about to be a 6v6 and use it as like a pre-fight engage tool to like hit harder on like a neutral fight, right? It's take that when the enemy team expects the your team to come at them with just no ults, and then suddenly right as they're about to connect, you use Valk, then they might be more overextended than they expected to be based on that you using the Valk. And so it would force cooldowns. It forces them to do things, and sometimes those things are misplays. A lot of times they're misplays, and so you can punish them for that, or your team can punish them for that more accurately. But this is a fine time. As soon as your team looks like they're about to go out, now with the Torb dead and the Zarya jumping off and the hog down there, like it doesn't seem like this is actually winnable.
The Diva's bullying. Yo, that's a little spooky.
That was a bit spooky. Going for a res right in front of the window is kind of scary. Now they don't really have the Widowmaker to really like pressure you there, but expect it as you gain elo here that you're gonna see Widowmaker more often. This is like one of the top 3 Widow maps in the game, and so I've gotten to the point where like I do not stand in this window without being a little bit scared.
Even though they don't have a widow, it's just a good habit to get into. It's just always looking for natural cover. Even if there isn't really anybody around, it is just a good habit to get into. Devo's sleeping. I don't feel like... who's sitting over there? What? Oh, is that one of their teammates? Oh, I thought that... Oh, soldier's over there. I thought that was an enemy soldier.
And watch, right? So you go for this, and as soon as you guard an angel of this, you should go past the soul and just res from this side.
Right there. Yeah, that's
right. Res from this side of the soul, and then you won't be able to be shot at again. You'll be winning the game of hide and seek. They cannot find you. Okay, and so they cap the point here. Genji's up here. You kind of start retreating. I would not follow that Torb. I would stay with your Ana here. Stay with the Ana.
Stay with Ana, please. Oh, you were going for it.
Yeah. So the reason I like staying with Ana here is because this Torb feels like kind of dead meat, right? And if he needs health, well, guess what? Ana's about to come up this stair here and just heal him. So Torb doesn't need you there. He's already got support here. And so you could be back here, making it more likely for you to survive and keeping your Ana up in case your Ana gets pushed at all. Because even this is, after they capped, mildly risky. Because if I'm playing Ana here, I wouldn't even want to like be free firing off of this cover because, or it's not off this cover, off this high ground, because there's not a whole lot of cover here. I'd want to be like maybe really close to this, or I'd be playing way back until my tanks have like gotten back into the game.
Right.
Right? Like I don't even mind playing way back here and being extra safe. But you're all the way up here, and notice that you don't have tanks. You just got like this guy.
Your soldier's gone.
Your
He's
soldier's
gone.
doing some shit, right?
It's really just the 3 of you. You want to go back to Ana, it looks like?
It's like you kind of want to. You feel like you missed a guardian angel. You
Oh,
barely
dear.
get out of that.
That was scary.
You have to heal on a heal on a.
Oh, okay.
And this with your team back, this is a fine time to Valk as well. Yeah,
Like,
your team's back. Like this could be a great Valk.
especially with the soldier. He's going, he already gets a pick on the Arisa. Like, this would just, if you Valk, it would just further what's happening already.
A bomb. Oh, there's no door there. Or there's one. I think there is, but it's like, yeah, you weren't quite there. It's right here where you're looking for. Dang.
We've all been there.
I have been there, and yeah, Fable hasn't because Fable's overpowered. But
Oh, we don't talk about, we don't talk about it actually.
not talk about what?
I'm a bomb magnet.
No,
No.
you've never been hit by a bomb. Don't look at scrims. Shit. So on phase 3 of this map, what you want to do is convince your team to hold the top of the spinner, right? You want to control the spinner. If you control the spinner, you control this like area, right? Because this spinner is literally high ground around everywhere, and it gives you bridge access to this high ground and this high ground. You can't see the one on the left because my camera's in front of it, but yeah, it gives you both of those high grounds, and that is very good. The enemy team has to somehow come underneath your high ground like 4 times, like over here once, twice, 3 times. Okay, like 3 times, but still, it's like really oppressive if you're holding high ground, especially when you've got like a soldier on the high ground. Then it forces the enemy team, they have to go up these stairs, and they have to attack you from this way to like try to dislodge your soldier. So definitely encourage your team to take high grounds here. Oh, that soul went away.
Yeah, I like the attempt, the thought was there. Valk, please? Oh, thank you.
There's a Valk. Okay. Actually, good Valk.
Okay, you know that there's a Genji up there? Yeah.
Genji's looking at you, but he just misses every shot. It's
He's
kind
not
of funny.
gonna kill you, but it could be communicated that he's not on the spinner.
Yeah.
See, because Mercy, you don't have to necessarily be looking at your beam target. You can be very informational. You can look around and tell people where things are.
Yeah.
So just by like looking around while pocketing someone, not only can you figure out where your teammates are, so you know where you can go to, like I said, in case you need help, or you can look around for enemies and communicate that with your team.
I think you can definitely see it here for sure. Like this is, in this moment, there's not really a whole lot of looking at maybe where the enemy team is or thinking about where are they going to come from? What are they going to do next? I don't think you're pressing a whole lot of tab here. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But what I do see is I kind of feel like you're just looking at who needs some health to be topped off. And you're just blindly guardian angeling to your teammates and topping them off on health. And that's like the complete depth of what you're doing.
Okay, that's a beat that goes off. I don't think we can save
Even our soldier here, this is good. pocket on the soldier. Oh, the
Oh.
bomb got you. Good keeping your
Oh.
soldier up though. That was pretty good because like when soldiers crit and you've got the healing beam on him and he's just constantly critting, they're really trying to finish off the target because they know he's low, but he's just not dying. It's actually like really strong because it takes a lot of their attention and they kind of get fixated on it. And the more they fixate, the more likely they are to misplay. And so I think that went pretty well.
I love the target priority.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. Get off your phone. Thank you.
It's funny when you say get off your phone, I actually checked my text messages and I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Damn. Okay.
Get off your phone, Oz. Get the fuck off your phone.
No.
Okay.
Okay, I wouldn't. No. Maybe a second ago, I would have
Yeah.
thought about. Right now, someone already had gone down. You do win this. You use 3 ults for this fight. You have 2 currently, and Traces will have her pulse soon. But, like, the common rule of thumb is to try not to use more than 2 ults a fight, if possible.
Right. Try not to. Well, I think the rules actually try not to use more than 2 ults than the enemy team used. Right. And so if the enemy team used like 4 ults, then you can use 5 ults, but you wouldn't want to use 6. Right.
Right.
Yeah. And you generally just want to stay ahead in ults as much as possible, but you also don't want to lose fights. So it's kind of a balancing act.
I do like that you're more willing to use Valk now than compared to earlier in the round.
That's good. Yeah. Definitely went a long time without using Valk, so something to think about there. Always look for those opportunities, and if you're looking to try to be like reactive with Valk, don't. Try to be proactive. It's really that right as the fight's about to start and the teams are coming at each other 6v6, pop Valk, and trust me, you will see results.
Mm-hmm. I love the pocket here.
Good pocket, good pocket. I would like to see more like looking up at the top here. This is good. I like seeing the top here. But now I would also like to not be standing on cart, right? Your whole team's on cart. You could be standing like over here.
Absolutely.
With this same exact, so much safer. Again, we're playing like the game of hide and seek, and right now you are not winning hide and seek. I think they have found you. So
the lampshade over the head trick didn't work this time.
It didn't work this time.
We're gonna hide that here. Oh,
this don't res that. Do not res
scary.
that.
Yep, please try to get out. Okay.
Oh. Stay in cover. Do not go. No. Stay in cover. 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 Okay. Well, your soldier is winning.
This is scary. Your soldier killed like half their team though. That is still very scary.
Yeah. Where's the soldier gonna go? Pay attention to where the soldier's gonna go.
Hopefully high ground.
The soldier's like carrying, so definitely like
putting in work back there. He's dying. Gets the mega. I would have pocketed. Sorry.
Interesting shatter. That shatter looked like it could have been aimed at you. I don't know what happened there. Okay, it's a fine Valk.
That's fine.
I wish it was sooner, but yeah.
Yeah. Up a little bit. They have a Junkrat in Valk. Like, you don't want to die in Valk.
You didn't have to jump off that. You didn't have to hop off of that spinner. You could have stayed up there.
No, you didn't. You could, yeah, you could have stayed up there. That would have been a lot safer. They're not really going up there, are they? So
yeah, they haven't been.
It's sort of an uncontested location.
It is, and this is a perfect opportunity to utilize your super jump if that's something you're working on. Super jump is great for getting up there.
Absolutely.
You can like fall off if anyone chases you up there to get support from your team, and you can go right back up there as soon as they ditch the position.
Yep.
Be good.
Very strong tech.
Oops.
Okay, next round.
All right, here we go. Soldier is going up top.
He's a
Okay.
little indecisive.
He's
It's
thinking
fine.
about it. He's noodling it. And he came up here. Now watch him jump
Okay,
straight
do
off the
not
top.
peek, please. Stay in this room. Yes, okay, this is good.
Stay in this room, but keep your camera panned this way so you can see the crits in
That
case
was
someone,
gonna be
yeah.
my next point,
Yeah,
yes. You don't need to look at who you're beaming.
definitely. Definitely damage boost. Let your Ana do that. And then just damage boost the soldier here. Because soldier's got a sick flank. When you see your DPS go on a really good flank and that looks like a juicy flank, be there with him.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, especially in the Elo.
Fable approved message.
My message was approved by a mercy god. Holy shit.
Please.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Poor Ana. I knew you well.
Aw, my
You
best
died
friend.
so young. Actually, she's pretty old.
Us?
Sorry, my bad.
Oh
Giga
dear,
Chad
this is
pin,
fucking
though.
terrifying. Oh my, you're alive though. That's.
You are indeed alive.
Ugh.
Oh, this is so winnable. Huge
Oh,
kill,
yeah,
actually.
please fuck this soldier. Don't blind all them though, please.
Oh my god, this soldier is a
Thank you,
menace.
soldier. Jeez.
Okay, soldier. Sheesh.
Certified 6K?
Certified sheesh. I don't know if it was a 6 or a 5K. I don't know.
I think it was a 6K. If it wasn't,
I'm gonna
I'll just say
call it a 6K. Yeah, the judges ruled it's a 6K. Okay, yeah. So only 3 people on cart is all you need to make the cart move as fast as it is allowed to go. And so here you want to encourage your team to like take high grounds, like follow, like tell your soldier to come up here, and you'll follow him. And so imagine if soldier had listened to you say that, had come up here, and like as they're about to recontest this, just gets 2 head dinks on the enemy mercy and a helix rocket and kills her. And then
Right.
this next fight's just easy. But it looks like now that they're about to pop Valk and they have the tire and the coalescence and they've got like a supercharger coming in, this looks like a really hard fight for you guys, especially because they're going to have this high ground and you're just all sitting like on a sitting duck. You're not even looking at the window.
No.
Big purple. Holy shit, what a purple. You can... I think I would Valk this. They got the coalescence.
Me too, definitely.
Yeah.
You're already down a player. It would help the people you already have.
I know it does sound like it runs counter to what I was saying before, how you want to Valk like pre-fight, but also it's a matter of, it's kind of like an ebb and flow thing as well. When you see the enemy
Absolutely.
team committed coalescence as like their engagement tool, you can combat coalescence with your Valk, and it can counteract the damage. So coalescence does 70 damage per second and heals for 140 per second, but you can not outpace, but you can keep up with the 70 damage per second with your healing, which is 60 per second in Valk form. So yeah, she's not gonna be able to kill anyone if you're Valking, except you. So careful. Coalescence is a great tool for killing Valking Mercy.
I'd want to keep up with him. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Stay right around here. This is fine for now. Okay, now I'd want to.
Yeah, follow the soldier. This is a good follow. We got Valk here. So this is the point where like I'm sitting on Mercy, I'm pocketing this guy, and I'm thinking, when am I gonna Valk? I'm gonna take a look this way. I'm gonna watch my tanks, and I want to see my tanks like collide with the enemy team. And as soon as I see that, I'm like Valking, going in the sky and pocketing my team.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But
Check
in the
for
meantime,
engages,
this is
see what you
fine.
can do to help.
But this is definitely paying way too much attention to the soldier. Like you can just kind of sit next to him and not like stare at him. You can just look at your team, just so you know where you, like your Ryan just pinned into Narnia. Are you aware of that? Good sleep. Right now you have to Valk. And I'm saying that because you are way out of the ability to support your team. So in my opinion, I think you need to Valk and go over the building and start protecting him. Because if you look at this, your supports are back here on main and are unable to heal your whole team, which is about to take a fight over here. And they don't realize that their supports just aren't there. This Rhine is just a goddamn liability. But yeah, He needs your help. And you gotta Valk. You have to Valk. Oh, you have to Valk.
Oh, please.
Oh,
Ethereal.
the Pact? Oh, no.
I believe. I believe.
Big slam?
Help Urana, please. You just saw the crit.
Oh.
Thank you.
There we go, there we go. Big. Don't know if we needed that last little welcome mat there. We're gonna just ignore that. Didn't happen. A silver moment.
One thing I would like to mention about the soldier is, one thing is Mercy, something that at least I would try to do and a lot of other players would try to do, is try to determine the carry, especially out of the DPS. Not only is Soldier playing like the better DPS to pocket,
Yeah.
like than Torb, he's doing very well.
Super well. Like, he is hard carrying.
Right. If it was like a Ashe soldier, of course, like, oh, well, I would like to pocket Ashe. If Ashe isn't doing as well, you would pocket soldier. It's a thing of figuring out who's doing more. You gotta test around a bit.
Test around and just watch the kill feed. I mean, the kill feed's been the whole thing. Like, every fight, it's soldier kills like 3 or 4. It's fucking insane. It's actually just ridiculous.
Paying attention to the kill feed, damage ticks, see how well they're doing. Like, pocketing this soldier is getting huge value.
Huge value.
Again, this is walking out in the open.
Yeah. A little bit of open space in there. Okay. We don't have Diva Mech. Oh, a little bit of a jumpy jump there. That was kind of hot.
Like that's kind of.
Oh.
Nice. We've switched from
They have
Torb.
they have Bastion.
Oh, and down goes Diva.
If your team doesn't know how to defeat a Bastion, by the way, in Silver, you can always tell your team just go Hanzo and Storm Arrow.
Right.
That's a good counter to Bastion.
It's a great counter.
Big. Big. Oh no.
Like that.
So the Valk in response to Tire doesn't actually counter the Tire. The Tire does 600 damage. So you can't really heal through it.
Right, and since it's just, what, like, flat damage, it just happens all at once. Do not go for that. I'm looking at you,
no.
I see it in your eyes. Ethereal.
Okay.
Please don't.
Okay, let's play a game of multiple choice, alright? A or B? Where do you go?
Two choices. It's like true or false.
The duality of mercies. Do you go to A?
Duality of mercies.
Or do you go to B?
Which mercy are you? Us.
Which mercy am I? Okay, I would pull up my Glock and I would go straight at... No, okay.
I was expecting that
Depends
answer,
if I'm throwing or not. Okay, if I'm throwing, I go straight in with the Glock. If I'm playing for reals, I go back to my team.
Realsies? Okay.
For reals and trues. Don't do it. You can't go. Okay.
You changed your mind. You did change your mind. I could tell you were hungry for it. You wanted that.
You're hungry for it, but you know what? In the end, you made the right choice. You are a Giga Chad. Good job.
Round of applause for Ethereal.
Clappers in the chat.
Woo!
There's actually no chat. This is just a YouTube video. No clappers. No clappers.
Okay. Who is
absolutely none?
Reaper is kind of a little. Oh, please.
Okay. Reaper is very sad.
Is fine for the time being. They have a Junkrat, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, don't stand here.
Junkrat
definitely
Bastion.
Don't be here.
Like,
just stand like in cover. I don't mind being in here, especially because your soldiers going in here. Going this way.
Yeah,
don't stand them in.
They were there a second ago. Zeus, please follow your soldier. Show him all your love.
Oh, the soldier up there. Hey, you know what? Nice, you saw that. You did like the around the corpse thing, right? So like you didn't just go straight to the soul and res. You went around the corpse, kind of took some cover and res.
Very good.
Nice.
They can't see you.
Nice. Fable certified move right there. Solid.
Yep, go soldier.
Go soldier.
Hide in this room, please. That is anywhere that you can find cover. You're jumping, which is terrifying. I know their Bastion's dead. Junkrat. It's more deadly for hit scans, at least here, because aiming projectiles is weird. They can aim in your general direction. But against a hit scan when you're jumping, it creates like an easy path for them to see you and shoot you.
Yeah, it makes it your movement more predictable.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. That's scary. Yikes.
Indeed.
How did that not kill you? What the fuck?
Giga Chad, it's muscle.
Yo. You just took 250 damage to the face and is like, nah, you're good.
It's the muscle. Come on. Giga Chad.
You're right.
Okay, I love the pocket here. Junkrat has his eyes on you. You're both going to back out, it looks like.
Is someone behind you? What was that? No, it's not. Okay. I thought I heard some big footsteps up top. I can't be make. Oh, it is. It's right here. I was gonna say.
He
Holy
has.
shit.
Oh, you can already see he's a huge shatter. And you are with everybody. Everybody's just clumped up. Perfect opportunity for the flank card.
Yikes.
He goes in swinging. You back away. You don't die right then.
You didn't die. That's pretty cool. This
I'm
is
debating how I feel about this.
No. Okay. So let's go back a second. Let's think about it. We're gonna be good noodles. All right. We're gonna use our noodle and figure this out.
Yes.
Okay. So
Alright.
right there, by the way, I heard the footsteps upper left. Right, and you can tell your team someone's upper left. Right, because if you have your headphones on and you're hearing this, you should be able to hear that.
And we're
Okay, so
scared.
hammer down comes down.
You don't get hit by it. I thought you would.
That's crazy. So you killed the Orisa, all right, and then Ryan kills 2, 3. Now you're 2 down in the team fight. You're 2 down in the team fight. I'd say
You're
you have
out.
Supercharger and Valk active. There maybe, but I suppose go for it. You got the carry pick. They res the Orisa.
You traded Ana for Orisa, and everyone ends up dying. That's another thing with res. You gotta figure out who. So if you're going to res someone, if a tank and the support is dead, personally, you'd res the support. It depends on the situation, but support is more valuable than tank usually.
Yeah.
I know none of your tanks were dead when you were resing, but they were going to die. If someone is going to die because you're going to res, try to hold off on resing if
Good
you
point.
can keep them alive.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but yeah, good point. Oh no, the tire.
Not the tire.
Oh, the tire. Yeah, I'd stay in here. Just stay in this room.
Keep trying to back up. It's just you two. Leave.
Oh,
Do not
weird
try to stay in
visor.
whatsoever. Don't hop in here. Back up.
Yeah, you know, you can't, you're kind of locked in here. So I wouldn't even like peek this hardly. I'm gonna wait
No,
for
not
your
at all.
team to like make space for you. This is what tanks are for. You can't walk out here. Do not walk out here. No
You
shot.
want your soldier. I see you want
You're
the
trolling
soldier.
me. No way you're alive right now.
I'm.
What?
He's
Excuse
coming to the
me?
edge for you. He came to the edge for you, the soldier. And you abandoned him for the Ana, which honestly fair. We love Ana.
Honestly fair,
But,
okay?
like,
Honestly.
yeah.
But yo, can we get an instant replay of whatever the fuck this was? This is just like you daring the enemy team, like, yo, I dare you. This is in fucking 50% slow motion. Okay?
Oh,
you
look
think
at
you
me.
think
I'm a bright red traffic cone.
yo, this is such a dare. Look, this is straight up. I have never been this much of a Giga Chad to be like looking at an entire enemy team of like 6 people when I just got like nothing with me, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna walk in front of this bastion. I don't give a flying shit.
I double
I
dog
don't
dare you
give
to kill
a
me.
shit.
And they don't.
The fact that you are alive is insane.
It's just a miracle that
It
you're
is
alive right now.
insane, dude. I can't believe you're
Like,
fucking
look
alive.
around.
You're actually alive right now. Unbelievable.
Okay. You're coming up on bomb here.
Oh no,
Oh.
that one did hit you.
Your Ana deserves a hug.
A little bit of a hug. Maybe a head
Please just
pat.
walk through her. Please put the Glock
Oh
down.
no. As much as I don't want to admit it, that was not the time for the Glock. Keep the Glock in your sock.
Your sock? Okay. Okay.
Oh man. Okay. So if you had to summarize Fable, like what we would say Ethereal should work on.
Ethereal.
Uh,
Positioning, please. I love you so much. I love Mercy players. You scare me.
Me too.
You frighten me.
I'm
I'm scared
physically
of you.
sweating.
I'm scared for you. You are very daring. You are challenging. You love danger. You love the adrenaline. I can see it in your eyes. Please
The
find a moment to
bloodlust.
relax. Lay off on the caffeine. Just stay back. Try to calm down a bit more. Mercy's an information gathering character.
Yeah.
When you have the opportunity, she's laid back. She supports others and um enables them. That's what I was looking for. She
Yeah,
enables the
enables.
DPS.
Mhm. Yeah.
You put the Glock down.
No, no, you do the rhyme.
I
Put
don't
the
want to
Glock
do the
in the
rhyme.
sock.
Put the Glock in the sock,
Put the Glock in your sock, Mercy. Keep your
please.
staff out.
Enable
um,
DPS more. Be more aware of your teammates' positioning.
yeah. I'd say one thing to focus on and one thing to just try to work on is um, try to like mentally realize when you just have a good position, right?
For
'Cause
sure.
sometimes you just find yourself in a good spot and you feel like, oh, I haven't guardian angeled in 3 seconds. What am I doing wrong? Nothing. You're in a great spot. Just stay there. You're doing
Absolutely.
awesome. Just stay there. And just if when you find a good spot, just milk it. Just play that spot for a little while. And I think you'll do a lot better. It's again like the hide and seek challenge, right? Just try to stay hidden all the time. Try to never expose your hitbox to the enemy DPS as much as you possibly can. Value your life over everyone else's. Your life is more important, and you should behave that way. Um, what else would we say? Oh, I mean, we went on and on about Valk. I don't think we have to repeat that, but you get the idea. Valk usage best used pre-fight, like right before the fight's about to collide.
Proactive,
Um,
not reactive.
yeah, that's a good way
May
to
as
say
well
it.
say.
Definitely a good way to say it. You think of anything else? I think the damage boosting was fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen Silver Mercies not blue beam at all,
Me
and
too. You're
yeah,
a lot on that standard with the blue beaming, a lot better than I've noticed.
a lot better.
So
Yeah,
good job.
better. I would say you're punching way above your weight class, way above silver in
Absolutely.
that. Yep, I think that you're well
But
into
there's
gold.
other things that are
Right.
definitely holding you back.
Yeah, I think the holding the back is probably exposing the hitbox too much.
Absolutely.
Probably flying through open space too much. Um, and also not really like being sort of that hungry for that information and like looking at the enemy team and trying to figure out what they're doing. In like how can I, just spending a lot of time looking at your own teammates and not really looking at the game. That makes sense.
You look around more.
Yeah. Look
There's
around
so
more
much
and
to
not at your
see.
teammates. All right. Expect just kind of try to get the topping your healing your teammates off as kind of second nature and try to put more of your focus on like where is my team? Where is the enemy team? Where are they coming from? Where should I be to be prepared for that? And that kind of thing. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So good luck and have a great day.